The excitement surrounding Super Bowl 60 continues to build as announcements roll out for the various performances that will make the event unforgettable. While the main halftime show has already captured widespread attention with its headliner, another major act has now been confirmed to add even more energy to the proceedings. The legendary punk rock band Green Day has been tapped to deliver a high-octane performance as part of the festivities, specifically positioned to entertain fans and set the tone for what promises to be a spectacular evening of sports and entertainment. Green Day, one of the most influential rock bands of the past few decades, brings a unique blend of raw energy, rebellious spirit, and massive hits to the stage. Formed in the late 1980s in the Bay Area of California, the trio, consisting of frontman Billie Joe Armstrong on vocals and guitar, bassist Mike Dirnt and drummer Trey Cool, rose from the underground punk scene to global superstardom. Their breakthrough came with the 1994 album Dookie, which sold millions and introduced the world to anthems like Basket Case, When I Come Around, and Longview. Over the years, they evolved their sound while staying true to their roots, delivering politically charged albums like American Idiot in 2004, which became a cultural touchstone critiquing war, media, and government. The announcement of their involvement has sparked considerable buzz, particularly given the location of this year's Super Bowl. The game is set to take place at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, right in the heart of the Bay Area where Green Day originated. Billie Joe Armstrong expressed the band's enthusiasm in a heartfelt statement, noting how thrilled they are to open Super Bowl 60 right in their own backyard. He emphasized the honor of welcoming the MVPs who have shaped the game over the decades and opening the night for fans worldwide. His words captured a sense of pride and excitement. The opportunity to perform in front of millions while celebrating local ties and football history feels like a perfect alignment of circumstances. This performance is not the traditional halftime headlining slot but rather an addition that enhances the overall spectacle. Green Day will serve as a prime attraction alongside the main halftime performer, creating a diverse lineup that bridges rock and other genres. The halftime show itself is headlined by the Puerto Rican superstar Bad Bunny, a reggaeton and Latin trap icon whose global dominance has redefined pop music in recent years. Bad Bunny's selection has generated both massive support and some controversy, with certain conservative voices criticizing his choice to perform primarily in Spanish rather than English at what they view as one of America's premier televised events. Former race car driver Danica Patrick voiced this sentiment publicly, arguing that songs in English should be required for such a high-profile occasion. Despite the backlash, Bad Bunny remains focused on broader concerns beyond the performance itself. He has previously spoken about his decision to limit tours in certain regions due to worries over immigration enforcement and the safety of his fans. Issues related to potential raids and the treatment of immigrant communities have weighed heavily on him, leading to careful consideration of where and how he brings his music to live audiences. This context adds layers to his appearance at the Super Bowl, turning what could be a straightforward entertainment gig into a moment with cultural and social resonance. Green Day's role in the event complements this dynamic perfectly. As a band with a long history of outspoken commentary on American society, politics, and culture, their presence injects an element of edge and authenticity. Fans can expect a set that draws from their extensive catalog, perhaps including crowd pleasers from Dookie, powerful tracks from American Idiot, or newer material that showcases their enduring relevance. The performance timing positions it early in the evening, likely helping to energize the crowd before the main game action and the halftime extravaganza. The Super Bowl has long been more than just a football championship. It's a cultural phenomenon that blends sports, music, commercials, and spectacle. Halftime shows in particular have evolved into must-see events, featuring everyone from Michael Jackson and Prince to Beyoncé, Rihanna, and most recently a string of high-profile acts. Adding Green Day to the mix honors the rock tradition while appealing to a broad demographic that grew up with their music. For many viewers, especially those in the punk and alternative scenes, this is a long-overdue recognition of the band's impact. Moreover, the choice of Green Day ties into the celebratory nature of this milestone Super Bowl, marking the 60th edition of the event. The performance is expected to incorporate elements that pay tribute to the league's history, possibly featuring visual or thematic nods to past champions and iconic moments. Armstrong's comment about getting loud and having fun suggests an interactive, high-energy show designed to unite the stadium and the television audience in shared excitement. In a broader sense, this announcement underscores how the Super Bowl continues to adapt and diversify its entertainment offerings. By combining a Latin music superstar with a classic American rock act, the event reflects the multicultural fabric of modern entertainment consumption. It also highlights the enduring power of live music to bring people together during one of the biggest annual gatherings in the United States.